ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from ZL Entertainment, and today we're here for another episode within Supermarket Simulator. And we do have a few things we need to get. Not much. This will be one of them. Everything else in here is decent enough. There's another thing that is starting to go down, and that is this. And I think, if I remember right, that was all. We don't have a lot of money to get stuff. I just recorded the last episode last night for me. But I honestly kind of forgot what happened. I don't know why I don't have the money. I guess maybe I tried to buy something? I'm not sure. As you can see, we don't have anything. So we can get about $500 worth of stuff. So I'm going to get $500 worth of stuff. And that's almost... Yeah, I think that's actually too much. Let's not get 4 of the flowers, actually. I don't know if that will help. That kind of does. Why did I get 4 coffees? I think... Oh, because I already had 1 before, so 3 and then the 1. So, 545, that should be enough. Yeah, I hate, the car setup is pretty bad. The automatic turnaround, the automatic camera is not good. It, like, messes everything up. Anyways, so we need... Where is all this stuff? We need, this. So we only need 1. Next up, we need 1 of the pastas, which is right here. Next up, we need 3 olive oils, so that's right here. 1, 2, and then 3. Come on. Next up, we need 3 of the regular oils. That's a 1, 2. Yeah, trying to get that in there is kind of hard. Next up, 2 flowers. Not sure why I got 4 of them. Oh, that's because I don't know. Alright. Flowers taken care of, but we now need the sliced bread. So that's sandwich, and this is sliced. So we need 2 of these. Yep. There we go. We now need 2 chopped cereals. 2 of those. And next up, we need 4 coffee and 1 milk. So that's a 1. Two. Stop doing that, game. 3. And then a 4. Come on. Is there a limit of how much you can buy? If that's true, then that's retarded. No, there shouldn't be, because I bought like 8 items before of something. What the hell is this bullshit? Yeah, I don't know. This game just went full on retarded. Let's go look for the milk. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a dairy. Ah, so they're not, I almost said see-through. They're not, like, hollow. They're not hollow when you're driving a car. So that's just, there's no consistency to this game now. What the hell? I do not approve. Get some consistency. Maybe we did already get 4 of the coffees. And I just, like, miscounted. Because it did, like, automatically put me into the car, and that was annoying. So, yeah, maybe I already got it, because as you can see, that's 545. Half of 545. Oh, that's right. It was supposed to be 500, not 5. Okay, so I didn't get 4. I still need to get 1 more. Half of 54 is 27. So we need to get $27. Have you guys gotten everything? Alright, we can open the store. And I'm going to pause here until about noon once we... Actually, I'm not even going to be here. I'm going to be over here. As soon as we see our money go up to about $30, I'm going to get the 4th coffee. And that'll be that. Alright, that was pretty quick. The first thing that somebody bought, like, brought us up to like 70. It's kind of amusing. Anyways, we got this. And now we can bring it back here. There we go. And just enough time to get our first customer. Hello, sir. You are my first customer of the day. In the last episode, I was talking about a cool-looking dude with glasses, but that was not the one either. Most of them are wearing suits, so most of them are kind of boring to me. There is a dude wearing a muscle shirt, so that's another decent character model in this game. Another, yeah. There's the muscle shirt dude. Boring office attire. I could never wear that. I used to wear suits for religious matters, and I don't ever want to wear a suit again. Even if I do religious stuff again, I'm never going to wear a suit again. From henceforth, I do things for myself alone, since I'm the only person who is stuck in this meat cage. And thus I should do things accordingly to and for myself. At first, and then everybody else comes second. That's the way I kind of see things now, because if I can't live somebody else's life, then why should I do anything for them before myself? That doesn't make any sense to me. That guy, isn't a good character model, but I do like his shirt. One of my superheroes. That's the character model I like. Even though it's a suit, I don't like his clothing. He's the one that reminds me of the Christopher Odd guy. I'm pretty sure it's him. He's basically wearing what one of my characters, who is the superhero, one of my superhero characters I made, wears a red, kind of an orangish red shirt with a skull on it. Kind of like a blood red, a blood orange red. The two colors are really similar. Well, dark orange at least. Isn't it a mix of red and yellow? I'm not good with colors. I was thinking for the longest time I was thinking I was just colorblind or color deficiency at the very least, but I think it's just I don't know what colors are. I don't think I'd ever really learned it. Like in school, they usually teach you colors, but I never learned color. I think there's color theory as well, and I just never learned it. Or maybe I was just too bored by it, well, that still means I didn't learn it. How I didn't learn it, though, I don't know why. But yeah, like a dark orange looks pretty much very much like a red to me. I was going to give you a free dollar, but no. I actually wasn't going to give a free dollar. I'm just so used to giving change that I clicked on it. I clicked on it. Yes, indeed, that's what I did. Beef is one of the healthiest meats you can have, but it's not the healthiest source of fat. In fact, it's a very unhealthy source of fat. So when you get beef, it's usually best to get, I would say ground beef, and go with a 90 to 95% lean beef, because the fat on a cow is not healthy. It's better to get your source of healthy fats from coconut oil or avocado oil, avocados in general, olive oil, olives as well. Probably coconuts as well. No, I don't think coconuts are a fat source. I think you just can get fat from them. There's other sources of healthy fats, probably like sesame seed oil. I don't remember if that one is. So yeah, get yourself a nice lean beef and make a delicious hamburger. And use sourdough buns because sourdough is the healthiest bread you can get. Because it's fermented. Well, that's one of the reasons. Wise men say only fools eat penis. Alright, let's get this crap taken care of. Got all these lame ass office workers coming here. Whenever I see somebody in a suit, I don't think, oh, that's sharp or snappy or whatever. It just looks like somebody who's a tryhard, as far as I'm concerned. Useless. I mean, if it was like the 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s, I would probably wear a suit because, at least for a while, just because be like, oh yeah, this is the thing. But now, after so many years of the suit supposedly being like the cool look or something, it's quite useless nowadays. So yeah, I have no desire to ever wear a suit again. I never even owned a suit jacket. I had everything. I had the suit pants and the button-up suit shirt type thing, but never the jacket. And at this point, I never will. Like if some place was like, "Oh, you have to wear something," I'd just be like, "You know what? This place is not good enough for me. I'm not gonna go to a place that's like you have to wear something like that." I would abandon that place. Almost a good day, a lot closer than previous. 7K, almost 72K. Alright, so this cleaner has gone down. Nope, we can still keep it there. Alright, time to wait here and see what the damage is. Alright, we're done. They're just all coming out of the storage room now, so we can finally see what the damage is, just as I expected. Those are doing pretty bad. Most of these are okay. Freezer section is okay. Just needed one thing. Let's see how the refrigerated section is doing. We need more milk once again. Another one of these, two of these, one of those. Alright, two of these, and two of these. Two of those. Two of those. I think that's at 12, so 4, 5, 8, 12. One of these. We probably could do one of these and two of those. One of these. One of these. Two of those. And that's 3, 4. There we go. So this is what we need just to storage this section up to get this good. So, let's go and get the things we need. Alright. Let's get the things we need. First off, 2 potato bags. We have a lot of money, so we don't have to worry about that right now. So we got 2 of those. What else do we need? 1 peanut butter. Just 1. Where is that small thing? I think it's over here. Yep. Next up, Booley powdered sugar, which is right here. Next up is the 2 light brown sugars, which I believe is this thing. I think it was 2 of them. Alright, so after that we need 1 chocolate. After that we need 1 honey cereal. I think Honeybee's cereal is actually a real brand name. 2 sandwich bread. Which would I use? They look like they're this big same slice. I like the slightly longer one that's not a square but looks more like a rectangle. That's the bread I usually use. Farron flour. So Farron is this one. I think we only needed 1, but maybe 2. Yep, 2. So we need another one of those. And next up is the mashed potatoes. We need 2 of those. That was right here. I like how the foods that we can't get yet are transparent. Alright. There we go. 2 pastas, 2 spaghettis. That is... Where was that? There's the elbow. Here's the pastas. 2 of these. And a lot of dairy now. Veggie mix. That's the one. Alright, so next up is one of the dark roast. That's medium, that's dark. So, what do we need now? Well, these 3 go to the supply store. They call it the janitorial store or whatever. These right here are all at the dairy. And this one alone is the alcohol store. So we're going to go to the dairy section first, since that's the closest. Yeah, this does not have good turning. But I mean, it is a truck, so that kind of makes sense. Alright, so what we need here is mozzarella. We need one mozz. Where's the mozz? Here's the mozz. We just need one of these. Then we need 2 Mimolite. Here we go. It looks like cheddar in a ball. A balled cheddar. We need 2 of those, so let's get another. Next up is parm. We need 1 parm. 1 mozz and 1 parm. Where is that parm? Parm, where are you? Where are you, parm? Ah, there we go. It's in a completely container from the others. Alright, and now we need milk. Bauerlate, which I'm guessing is the non-refrigerated milk. And we only needed 1 of those. So, we are done with pretty much all of this stuff. All we need now is the 2 kegs, which might not be able to fit in here. And the cleaner stuff. So, let's see what we're able to get and what we're not able to get. Alright, so in here, we need to get Kyomol cleaner, which is this dark red one. Yeah, so this is not as bad as I thought it would be. I'm kind of quite glad that it's much better. I thought it was just going to stay down here, but it looks like you can stack it up pretty far. But these big boxes next will be a big... yeah, we can't do anymore. I thought so. So we'll get these and put them here. So I guess it's not as good as I thought it was. It's better than I thought it was, but not as good as I thought it was. Alright, peeps, get to work. While you're at it, I'm gonna just get our boxes of junk over here. And by the time they put all that stuff away, we might have all the other stuff taken care of. So that's a great and wondrous thing. Alright. This is This is very time consuming, but now that we have the truck, it's a bit easier to do everything. And as you probably noticed, we didn't spend that much money getting all this stuff. I think we started it somewhere in the 6,000, like 6,400 or something. I forgot to look and see what it was. I don't think we're going to need to get the truck since I got everything taken care of. They're a bit slow at getting everything stocked up on our shelves. I'm going to try another kind of tactic. If I'm getting 2 items, I can just kind of do this. Yeah, this isn't too bad. If it's just 2 items, this is okay. There we go. So you guys can stock that sheet up, and we'll be back. Alright, I think they're done, finally. Let's make sure I did get all the things we needed in here. Well, now this is starting to look pretty bad. I think we can get rid of all the stuff. Too bad there's not a get rid of all button. I think there is with a mod that I once had. But no such thing now. So we're definitely going to need to get one more of these. Yeah, this still looks good. We need more there, but it's not enough to garner one whole new thing. Once again, we need another one of these. Alright. I think we're good. Alright. Milk and coffee. Let's quickly go and get them. I might just get I might actually buy the motorcycle just... You know, there should be a motorcycle instead of a filthy scooter. Medium roast. Yep, this one. But yeah, we should get a scooter, I guess, until they bring in a better vehicle like a motorcycle. But I'm thinking on getting that. Oh, here you guys go. I'm thinking on getting the scooter just for like a quick drive without actually having to get into the truck. Something better than the motorcycle. So we did need one of these as well. I probably forgot to click on it. So I think the scooter is like 2K. Yeah. Nope, 4. Yeah, that's not worth it. That's not worth it. Everywhere here is in walking distance for at least one of those. Alright, so stuff like this. We are now going to get these things. This I will definitely not show. Alright. Half of that. Get another one of these. 3 of those. 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. That's still good. One of those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Ugh, this is pathetic. This is going to take a long time, isn't it? Alright, well, that took about an hour, I think, or so. Somewhere's around there. Yeah, I'm mostly only filling the shells halfway. So, that's pretty much all I'm doing. There's a few things where I'm getting the whole thing of, like, the eggs here, I'm getting all of them. I'm getting all of the, like, the chicken and the potatoes. And a lot of this stuff, I don't know why they didn't put it away yet. Wait, did I go pick that stuff up? Some of that stuff is so big that I just buy the stuff and I throw it outside of the store, and then I just have to get it a second time around. Where did those go? One of those boxes fills, I guess that would be 2 boxes, but that was all the way full, so was that like a dead one? Did those somehow like disappear? It's kind of bullshit. Even if there was one that was empty, which there was none, I already took care of that. I took care of this section for everybody to see. So it should have been good. Maybe there was one missing, because I think I only got 4. Well, whatever. We can start the 3rd day now. I'm gonna pause here until we get some actual people here. Alright, there's a couple of people. I guess we'll start. Hopefully some more people come along after this person. Hate having to wait to play this game. This literally is an idle game. I've been mostly watching YouTube while trying to play this. Sorry, sir, you came at the wrong time. But yeah, and I don't know what the hell happened to this game, but it lost everything good it once had. Well, nearly everything. There's still a few good things here and there, but for the most part, it's become an idle game. Alright, so we've got a car, so we don't have to worry about that. Now all we're going to go with next is the next license. And if we do a 5,000... If we do the 5,000 loan, we only need to get up to... We need to get up to 7,500 once again. So... Yeah, we need to make another $5,000. Come on. Actually press the button when I actually press it. Alright. This is a very slow day. Usually we get more people, but not this time. Huh. We might not actually be getting 7,500 today. We might. I mean, I already started out with like 1,500, so even if we don't get the amount we need, we'll probably have it left over from the 1,000 we had. Okay, don't hit the 4 when I hit it. That's always cool. Gotta love to see that. Let's see. Yeah, and it's just nothing but alcohol. That is hilarious. Yeah, it's gonna take forever to get that one. After we get these two licenses, I'll get all of this. We'll get all three of these. And after that, then we'll start working on growth again until we get to this 2200. Yeah, I'm thinking on getting another growth before we get, even though it's more expensive than this. I'll get the growth first, and then this, and that, apparently. Yeah, that's probably why, because those are much cheaper. It goes up to 34k next, and this is slightly cheaper too, actually. Still way too much money to get this crap. Good thing the license is pretty like, you don't have to get it at a certain time of day. So we can see if we're able to get it today or not. I think we will be able to. Finally, we have a bunch of people waiting for us. That's how it should be the whole day. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention, but while I was running around getting all the cheaper stuff, um, I thought like I smashed too hard into something and had to be towed away, but it was the gas, which I had noticed earlier, but I didn't really want to say anything about it. But yeah, it's pretty expensive. I think I spent about $200 or $300, which is not that realistic at all. I would say about 100, I believe I've heard, which is still too much, but yeah. What else is new? Everything is more expensive in the game. Come on, press the button. Alright, we almost got the 7,500. Granted, we already had 1,500 before then. So, about 9,000 will be... will let us know that we made the 7,500 in the actual day. But yes, we will be able to get the new license. Is that all? Looks like it. Let's pick up the trash. I don't think we will be making 9k, so almost close to a great day, but not quite there. And I don't think I had exactly 1,500. It might have been a few hundred less. Might have been like 13 or 1,400. I forgot. But I don't think we're gonna get that close to 9K unless someone has like a $200 or $300 like amount of stuff with them. Even if it was 200 or 300 that she has, I guess that would 300 would make it there. Oh yeah, can you go any slower? 8,500. So, yeah, we are going to go here. Going to take this. We're now going to get this. Make sure it's not these crap. So it's the alcohol. We now have the alcohol, and we don't need another shelf. So all we're going to need is drink. So we're going to need 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. That's going to cost us $700. And I will basically be moving this onto this side and the potatoes over here. So we'll do that during the day. We made, oh, so close. And let's see, of course we have things only going down, not up. Wow, that went too far down. That is depressing. Alright. Yes, we can only do this at one at a time. Oh, there's more. Alright. Let's get this clear. Alright, so we have whiskey. We have 2 vodka, so we'll have... And then we have another one of these, so this will go up there and the other 6-pack will go below. And then I'm going to have the 2 vodka next to each other. And then I'm going to have, or actually the 2 kegs. Then I'm going to have the 2 vodka and then the wine and whiskey. I think that'll be a good setup. So, that should be good. Yeah, this barely can hold anything. Alright, there we go. So the next one was going to be there, and then the kegs. Alright, so let's do the kegs next. The next keg will be there. What's up next? The vodka. Glad we can get all of them. And then we can bring the potatoes over. Vodka will be next, and then the other 2 items. Yep. This is kind of annoying and almost amusing that you can only get one of these in here. enough to set up all these shelves so they know where to put the others. That's 2 boxes for them. Sadly, I won't be able to get all these. I need... Yeah, they need to fix this. Having the 2 overlays above each other is kind of silly. I would say have the thing I'm holding above the minimap. Or move the thing over that I'm holding, or up a little bit. But yes, so half of 1500, let's say 1500 is 750. Now I could just get one of each instead, and that I still wouldn't have enough. I would need 375, I think. 750, 700, 350, 25. Yeah, so 375, which I do not have. We can get rid of this. And let's get back here so I can pay that off early. Once we get the thingy-maboober. Alright, well, I'm just gonna wait here until they're done. Alright, finally they are done. And we can see what the damage is. Oh, we need another one of those? I'm pretty sure I had a bunch. That's weird. I stocked up on the sodas because they're so cheap. Yeah, sodas are the only ones that aren't like half full in the storage. They're like completely full. So yeah, we need to get that stuff. There really shouldn't be anything in here. Yeah, let me just check on the soda. It should be good. Yeah. I guess they just got a little lazy. Like, it's not like just one item missing. Like, sometimes they won't put away one item like that, but this was the whole thing, except for one. I think it was only one that it wasn't in there. That's very lazy of them. Let's go and get this and get rid of the soda. We don't need it. And let's open up. What we need is, let's see, half of 14 is 7, half of 70 is 35, so 735. So let's just go with 750. Once we get 600 more dollars, we'll be good to go. I'm just going to get in here and head to the store right now. We should make enough money to be able to get this. And all shall be well. Alright, I'll be waiting here to get the new stuff. Alright, I guess it's just a slow day, or maybe these guys are just trash without us there, but it's almost 2 and they still haven't even gotten us 1,000 yet. What a bunch of retards. You guys fucking suck. I'll show you how it's fucking done. Are you guys starting to get the idea of how to do things properly? I started clicking before there was even anything there. There we go. It's good enough for me. We can get all the junk we need now. Alright, so let's get back to what we need. Oh, there's that thing. There's the other. So we're going to have 3 kegs. I hate how it's 3 stuff and not 4. So what we need is wine. That looks like the wine. So we need 2 of everything. 1, 2. Next up is the whiskey. 1 and 2. Next up is the vodka. Is it going to be next to the other one? Kinda. 1, 2. Next up is the keg. 1, 2. And then this is the last. Alright. Come on. Fucking hate when it does that stupid bullshit. Too bad we can't go down the little alleyway that was next to us. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to set this stuff up. So, we got all this. We don't need to worry about that crap anymore. Let's go with shelf, drink. A lot of these aren't drink. There we go. So, next up is the 6-pack Lager. Where is that at? There's the 6-pack Lager. So, this is shelf. So, this goes right here. Next up is the keg. I'm going to put this stuff here for now. And how much do I have for the other keg? I think it's just 4. So yeah, for now we're going to put this here until we get another shelf over there. I keep forgetting that I need to check it here. Next up is the vodka. That should be good. Next up is whiskey and then the wine. The whiskey is over here. Where did they put my stuff? Did they pick it up? Did they actually place it on the shelves? Oh no, they just were fucking assholes. Are you holding my wine? Yeah, I wonder fucking why. I wonder why. Fucking asshole. I hope you fucking die. Alright, so the keg is over here. Vodka is right here. The whiskey is right. What's first, the whiskey or the wine? The whiskey. There we go. Sadly, they need another thing where it lets you instead of paying them more money for not doing their job, clicking them should actually make them drop the item. But it doesn't do that. And now they've got money even though they're holding something. So I hope they die. We need a mod in this game where we can kill these people for not doing their job properly. Alrighty, let's get this going. You'll have to excuse my workers, they suck. All of them. They apparently are retarded and don't know how to work properly. That's the only excuse I'm given. The only excuse I'll take. Actually, they're probably just lazy. That's really all it is they're lazy and they're trying to gouge out more money from me. I think it's 5,300 that we need to pay off our loan. So we're almost there. Alright. Imagine being in one of those lines and just... yeah, sucks to be them. But I'm not taking them. So, another episode with only 4 days within the episode, but whatever. That's quite alright. It must be dinner time because I'm starving. Alright. Alright, we can actually pay off our loan early. Apparently there was another one there, but good thing I checked. I had a weird feeling that they tried to gyp me out of money. That's quite alright. That's all taken care of. And in the next episode, we will get the final license that I wanted to get before we start working on getting all the storage units. So that's going to be really good. That's going to be quite the awesome. This guy shit himself. That's a wondrous thing. Alright. 67. What a shitty day we had. Ale, beer, and cereal. BK beer. Is it this one? No. I guess it's this one. And the cereal. Nope. Nope. Wow, they all went down. Nothing. Everything's going down. We're not making any more money. What a shitty game. Right, beer. I think it's this one. No, it's this one. Price 1. Let's bring it up to 2. Oh, and then we have the new things here that we need to price out. Can't wait till... They did not, like... Here, let's save. They did not stock those at all. Granted, like 3 of them are holding shit, and the other one is stocking other stuff, so that was annoying. This will help them drop the shit and go and get stuff. Don't you like how it takes no time at all to get back to the menu, but then it takes forever to go and get to the... Holy crap, you just phased through the wall. Where's my wine go? Where's my wine? Where'd you put my wine? Why did it not drop here? Where'd you guys put my wine? I think for that I should just get the cheat mod where you can get a shit ton of money. Because they just stole my fucking wine. Fuck you all. Fuck you all. Fuck, that pisses me the fuck off. He took all my goddamn shit away. You know what, for that, I'm not even gonna do $1 under like usual. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No, 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 no. Yep, even if it's 2 cents over, I'm putting it at the dollar now. That's what they get for stealing my wine. Alright. There we go. This is the way to play it now. We're gonna get as much money as we possibly can. Eight, 5, 3, 4, 3, 13, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. Nope. Even if it was 1 cent over, I'm still going to do it. There's going to come a time when I do $1 over even. Like right here's $12.90. Someday I'm going to put 13. 4, 6, 2, 9. 1 penny over? Yep. 7.27. They didn't tell me about that. 4, 3, 12, 5, 10, 4, 10, 4, 2, 5, 7, 9, 17. I think we got almost everything taken care of. I watched something be like a solid dollar, like 10 or something on the mark. Still would put 10 now. Alright, we don't have to worry about that stuff because that stuff isn't a thing I'm worrying about anymore. 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 6, 2, 13, 26. Whoa, that went down. They didn't even tell me. 13, 22. Oh, that's the new stuff. There we go. Everything is set. So next time, once they, once they have stuff, they didn't put the others there. But next time, once we start the next episode, things are going to be great, I hope. Anyways, I'm not even going to stick around to see the damage this time. We don't have any money, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Love you all. Peace to you. And as always, stay safe.